Hello everyone! Today, we will be demonstrating the operation of air springs manufactured by Rolgum, a company based in Poland. The air springs were installed in a Volkswagen Crafter van. The uniqueness of our air spring system lies in the use of rolling lobe air springs, so-called straight air springs. In this type of air springs, the bellows is mounted on the piston. This solution is used in large air springs used in buses and trucks. What does this mean? We retain all the advantages of double convoluted air springs, so-called a snowman design. We support the spring and thus strengthen the suspension. The vehicle gains stability and maneuverability. We also increase driving comfort and safety. Furthermore, we have a real impact on the rear height of the vehicle. And most importantly, braking efficiency and shock absorption are improved. It is precisely this smooth shock absorption combined with increased load capacity that distinguishes straight air springs from other air springs offered on the automotive market. Why? Because straight air springs, thanks to their specific design, maintain smooth operation, even under heavy loads. Spring support becomes much more effective. However, in the case of snowman air springs, excessive load causes the air springs to stiffen. This results in an unwanted rear-end bounce. Furthermore, straight air springs have a 100% greater load capacity compared to double convoluted air springs, snowman type, of similar dimensions but without a piston. Thanks to these properties, our air suspensions have been appreciated by users of buses, vans, box vans, campers, trailers, and special vehicles. In models such as the Iveco Daily, Mercedes Sprinter, Volkswagen Crafter, MAN, Renault Master, Opel Movano, Ford Transit, Fiat Ducato, Citroën Jumper, and Peugeot Boxer. We are also proud that Mercedes-Benz, among others, has benefited from our solutions. They equipped their City 77 bus with our innovative air springs as factory fitted. Another example of the successful implementation of our air springs as factory fitted are the semi-trailers and car transporters manufactured by the company usejade.pl. When it comes to installing our air suspension, it is very easy. You can even do it yourself using basic tools. The air springs are most often screwed in place of the rubber bumper without any interference with the vehicle's suspension. Operating the installed system is also very simple. It comes down to controlling and regulating the pressure in the pneumatic circuit. The pressure should be adjusted to the vehicle's load by releasing or adding air to the system. The principle is simple. The greater the load, the higher the pressure should be set. Each pneumatic system consists of 2 air springs with mountings dedicated to a specific vehicle model. It also includes all necessary accessories such as air hose, connectors, a panel with pressure gauges, screws, and washers. We also include an assembly diagram and a diagram of the entire pneumatic system. Each pneumatic set is available in several variants, depending on the type of air springs used and the type of pneumatic system. You can choose from stronger, straight air springs by Rolgu or the more commonly used snowman type springs by Rubena. When it comes to the pneumatic system, it can be single circuit, which allows for equal pressure in both bellows. The second option is a dual circuit system, where the pressure in each air spring can be controlled independently. What does a dual circuit system offer? It prevents air from migrating between the bellows and allows for leveling the vehicle when stationary. This solution works well, for example, in the case of parked campers or when driving with uneven loads on the right and left sides of the vehicle. This could be, for example, a tool cabinet that places excessive load on one side of the vehicle. Thank you for your attention, and we invite you to visit our website at rolgum.com. Remember to click the thumbs up button if you liked our video.